Hello, and welcome back to my channel. It is early in the morning, so I may sound a little wheezy and a little nasally. How are you doing? In honor of Mother Wendy. Well, as I do, I was scrolling through Twitter, and I know it's early in the morning, but I got to get my youngest up for school anyway. So let's do this. This is React. Little T with DVD. Now I was scrolling through Twitter, minding my own business, when I saw a snippet the final episode, season finale, of The Real Housewives of Potomac. So, I'll put it this way. I looked at it, and they are going to actually go over the photos of the emulation star picture. The stars that they're emulating. So, they're going to do a little small reveal. And Sharice is going to be there. So when I saw Sharice there, I immediately thought to post Karen in her episode where she was driving, intoxicated, allegedly. Okay? So I was like, I have to talk about it, right? Because I'm going to tell you my assumptions from finding out about the fight that occurred between Deborah and Karen. When the fight first occurred, remember this is last year, everybody, of course, assumed it was Candace, right? I knew that by looking at it, it wasn't Candace. And I could tell by the video that a lot of times, and it's going to be going forward, I believe, that Candace will be approached and attacked, not just because of her mouth, but because of people who actually think they could son her because of what Monique did. And a lot of people were saying, why did she pick up the bottle? From the looks of it, Candace is teeny tiny. And even though Deborah has zero weight upon her body, she's a pretty tall lady. And it looks like she almost towers over Candace. So it seems to me that Candace was on the approach to defend herself. Now, a lot of different videos came out and they surfaced about Deborah bragging about how she had whooped Kiana's ass. And, a lot of people were saying, they believed that until we saw the actual video. So I was wondering who had put out the information that Candace, one, started, and two, that Kiana had gotten her butt beat. So I'm sitting up here thinking that, of course, because we hear Ashley saying, are the cameras down, which is what she does when she starts a lot of mess. Because nobody ever says, ever, except me, that Candace started that fight between Monique and, Ashley. It's early in the morning. Ashley started that fight between Candace and Monique. Everybody starts at the fight. But nobody ever starts at the fact that Ashley planted the seed, because Monique and Candace were not talking at all. Candace made a statement saying, because Monique had been ignoring Candace the whole season, right? Because she was trying to get in good with the Green Eye Bandits. Okay, Monique fans, accept it. I'm telling you the truth. So she was trying to get in with the Green Eye Bandits before the fight. And they were supposed to be icing Candace out. Excuse me. So, when the fight occurred, that was the perfect move to make, Candace and Monique fall out. But the Green Eye Bandits took a different turn and decided to ice out Monique because of the violence. And this just wasn't a good example for Black women, okay? But back to the fight. Even though, and then Candace, and then conveniently, Ashley is always out the room, right? So Candace has said, I love everybody. And that's when Ashley says, even Monique. And then Ashley conveniently goes to the bathroom. And then Monique and Candace began to spar, right? Same thing when Candace called her the filthy milkmaid. She called her that because she went on a trip, pumped her milk, got Wendy and Giselle into it. Well, she got Wendy into it because baby Giselle didn't have anything. No comebacks, just that same look of confusion that the force multiplier, quote unquote, of the show has when somebody is dragging her behind. Everybody knows the look. We've seen the memes. That surprise look like, I know you're not talking to Big Sister Gorgeous one like this. I'll never speak to you again, and I'll get all the girls to ice you out. That's Giselle, right? But back to the whole situation with the fight, this particular fight. Now, when Ashley asked where the camera's down, and I might have been saying Candace's name, but I've been meaning to say Ashley's name. I thought that Ashley was the one who made the Instagram post saying that Kiana had gotten her ass beat. Now, I know that Ashley formed a somewhat of a friendship with Kiana. So I realized that maybe, just maybe, that wasn't Ashley at all this time. Maybe the board went out and stepped out on faith and decided to make those posts on her own because in confessional coming up, Ashley is going to say, now, a lapse in judgment is one thing. It wasn't a lapse in judgment. A lapse in judgment is you fall on somebody and Kiana, they bumped into each other and Kiana started putting those paws on. No. I'm not going to let you use the lapse in judgment. We're not going to say that because she had a well thought out plan, regardless as to whether Ashley was involved in it or not. Deborah had a well thought out plan on how she was going to approach the situation. And Kiana being there, able to get in between her and Candace, was not a part of the plan. The plan was to, in my opinion, to put those paws on Candace and have her beat up once again. That was the plan, because everybody knows Candace is not a fighter. I'm not either. Who wants to go around getting scratched up, getting their hair pulled out, and all this type of foolishness? But everybody in the audience, all of a sudden, the fighters, right? Everybody wants to get their hair pulled and Candace to get tugged on. Her to be abused on the show because of what happened between she and Monique. Said all that to say, Ashley did the right thing in this episode. She's going to put Miss Deborah on pause. Is Ashley maturing? Is she tired of being the pot stirrer, shit starter? Well, we will see. It's more to it. That was just a clip. But she did definitely say she was going to put Sesame Street, a.k.a. Harry Scary, on pause. We'll see. But anyway, that's going to end this little short video. I decided to come on once I saw that and, give some commentary on it. This is Reality with DVD. With that, I'm going to close. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell button so you can be notified when I upload a video. And as I do when I close, I'm going to chunk them up. Deuces.